out of all the times I've come to these public meetings, I'm pretty sure I've heard our use of FLoC, confusion and animosity towards the parent company and how it's used in other cities. I could totally be wrong, and I'm interpreting my memory and break that one off. Not that I'm trying to get FLoC any cover, but if there is confusion out there, that could be it. People just aren't aware of, oh shoot, I used up all my time. I want anyone in the future running for office to be using that as excuses, and I'll be watching.
And then Kimberly Mullen. That does conclude public comment here in council chamber. Timer, it is 1 minute apiece as it was in person. We have 27 people with their hands raised, starting with Josephine Bowe. If you can please unmute yourself.
Hi, I'm here.
Please proceed.
Okay, once again, let me pull it up. Okay. Hi, I want to echo the comments of other community members. We cannot strain for the people. I also want to speak to longtime property owners in more wealthy San Diego neighborhoods. Every time you vote to preserve your low property taxes, every time we've tried to raise the cap on increasing property taxes, today when you try to take money from services that we need and make the city charge for parking, make no mistake that you're stealing from us. From your
time did run out, my apologies. Jason B, if you can please unmute.
Hi, my name is Jason. Saturday, a 62-year-old woman was killed crossing a section of El Cajon Boulevard where there's no crosswalk for a quarter of a mile. That section is scheduled for resurfacing later this year. This is exactly the type of dangerous street conditions that so please fund that. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Barbara Corda. If you can please unmute.
Safety. I urge you to not cancel the police.
If you can please unmute.
Safety. I urge you to not cancel the police department's automated license plate. Technology has proven to be one of the department's most effective crime-fighting tools, helping officers quickly identify stolen vehicles, locate suspects, and solve serious crimes that might otherwise remain unsolved. At a time when public safety remains a top concern for residents, it would be counterproductive to with timely objectives and actionable information. By maintaining
the arts and culture community and in my role at the San Diego Museum Council for finding really creative ways to leverage public-private partnerships to ensure that the arts and culture industry in the city maintains its sort of excellence even in this difficult budget year. Echoing my ask from Friday, regardless of whether you manage to restore fully the nearly $12 million in grant funding, we hold it at $6 million, or we get it somewhere in between. We are asking you to maintain the existing grant allocation structure. We are incredibly aware of equity concerns and the need to mitigate impacts as much as possible, and we will continue to do so in long-term conversations, but we're hoping for this year to keep the funding.
Thank you for that concluding remark. Nancy, if you can please unmute. Nancy Rilliford. And before you begin, that was the 5-minute time.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please proceed.
Thank you. Happy Pride. My name is Nancy Rilliford. I quickly thank Balboa Park. So the broader LGBT residents of your diverse district are harmed more than helped by police surveillance technology. It's easy for older white people like me to, if we don't look outside our prevents crime, and those things to the people here.
Your time has concluded. Andrew Hollingworth, if you can please unmute.
Yes, thank you. I'm Andrew Hollingworth, representing the Peninsula Community Planning Board in District 2. We urge the restoration of cuts to recreation centers, libraries, and arts and culture in District 2 and citywide, for which 4 of you supported in your budget memorandums. You should fund this by further cuts to bloated city staffing, wages, and benefits. We also urge cutting car allowances, cell phones, and travel for city staff. We reject any tax and fee increases on already overburdened residents, as advocated by the IBA and Councilman Elo Rivera, as evidenced by the rejection of Measure A last week by taxpayers. 4 city staff made more than the U.S. president, at least 10 made more than a U.S. senator, so wages and salaries are still bloated. Please restore the cuts to library and rec center hours and the arts. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm here to state my to consider ending our contract with Flock. I'd like to thank the City Council for being patient in hearing our voice. For many San Diegans, these meetings on Tuesday afternoons are unattainable as we work very hard to enjoy America's finest city. Our investment in Flock does not keep us safe. If we're able to address the root cause of crime, which is shattered social services and funding, we will be able to prevent crime, unlike mass surveillance. Giving away our Flock contract and reinvest in San Diego to make sure that we remain America's finest city. Be leaders, not reactionaries, and Flock.
Next is phone number ending in 2660. 2660, if you can please unmute, *6. After that is Jesse Schmidt.
Already dangerous technology under a hostile administration in anticipation of crimes that have not yet occurred and may never occur. Fear is the planned overinvestment in law enforcement, all while recklessly accepting San Diego Police Department's skyrocketing overtime and civil lawsuit settlement costs as the price of proposed safety. We need to change the story. Hope is investing in a future where all San Diegans can thrive. It means finding proven solutions to the problems that we are facing right now. Hope means supporting our youth with community-centered services and programs like Parks and Rec, libraries, the Office of Child and Youth Success, and the arts. Serving the constituents of the city means investing in our future and not our oppression. Fund the services San Diegans desperately need, that San Diego's budget helps.
Your time has concluded. Thank you. Jesse, if you can please unmute.
Hi, good afternoon, Council President and Council members. On game prevention and intervention. I'm here today in support of ending the city's automated license plate reader contract. I want to thank Councilwoman Vivian Moreno for her commitment to working with community and continuing to uplift our voices and concerns. As someone who works on issues related to violence prevention and community safety, I believe that we must be thoughtful about the types of investments that we actually make throughout our communities. District 8 has north of 100 ALPR cameras throughout our community, nearly 20% of which are within a half-mile of Chicano Park, cameras stretching along Logan Avenue. Communities that have historically been over-policed, including immigrant communities, communities of color, and low-income neighborhoods, often bear the greatest burden of expanded surveillance. Public safety is strongest when communities trust the public institutions. That trust is built through investment in people, not perpetual expansion of surveillance infrastructure. I urge the council to terminate this contract and instead prioritize.
Thank you. Zatali